Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are going to be watching I Must Feed versus Bunker Fun Time. This is NGS Division D-East and we are ready to have some fun. The map pick is Cursed Hollow and blue team chose first pick. The map bans, let me tell you a little bit about that. The blue team, which is I Must Feed, banned Towers of Doom and Dragonshire, while the red team banned Volskaya Foundry and Tomb of the Spider Queen. First ban of the game is Sylvanas. Followed by a KT ban from Bunker Fun Time. You know, KT is a pretty good ban overall, like for a lot of teams that can't deal with KT. I mean, the bomb spreading is a pretty common problem. At least at this elo, I guess. And Sylvanas, I don't know, she's sort of a duplicate of the Curse in a way, but she's a strong overall hero. We also get a Li Ming ban. Li Ming can be pretty terrifying. She can poke that thing for all the time, all day long. Hello, Corix. Corix says, go, 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 IMF. Zul ban. Well, Zul is also very strong. So all of these bans sort of make sense. I'm not particularly thinking that they're targeted bans. They might just be characters you don't want to deal with. Alright, we get a first pick Johanna. Very common. Good first pick, I would say. Johanna is pretty strong all around, and I don't know, she's hard to deal. She's really hard to kill. Greymane in response. And Jaina. That's a good combo, Greymane, Jaina. That's a ton of damage. We get an Anduin and a Raynor from the side of IMF. I feel like I've cast these people before, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but I remember Night Knight. Maybe I just watched them play. We get a Leoric ban as our third ban here from Bunker Fun Time. I was hoping I'd see a Blaze from Bunker Fun Time. And an Ana ban. Perhaps somebody on Bunker Fun Time plays her pretty well. I mean, that Sleep Dart is quite annoying. And she's strong in a lot of ways, like not group healing so much as single target. We get a Dahaka. See, that's our first global right there. And a Deckard. Deckard Kane. Well, that's going to be fun. That's really nice that one of the teams got a global. I wonder now if there's going to be like a Falstad, a Bright... Well, maybe not a Brightwing because they already have an Anduin. Maybe a Falstad. Although that might be too many auto attackers. But they take it anyway. And Deathwing. Wow, that's two globals right there. We are expecting a tank here. I would expect an ETC. I mean, ETC Jaina is like a nightmare. And also ETC will give them a stage dive if they want it. Which gives them another global. Oh, instead we get a Mal'Ganis. Alright. Well, this game number 1 will be starting soon. I'm looking forward to it. And welcome everybody to the stream. Alright, here we go. Okay.
Prepare yourself for battle.
On the left side here, we've got the blue team, which is I Must Feed. We've got Miles on Falstad, Lister Fiend on Raynor, talent available on Death. I'm just kidding. Sudden Bears on Deathwing, John Goodman on Johanna, and Night Knight on Anduin.
10 seconds.
On the right side, we've got Zednem on the Mal'Ganis, Flying Spuds on Greymane,
4,
Bones on,
3,
or
2,
Bonesy on
1.
Jaina, Figdable on the
Fight.
Deckard, and Illuminabri on Dahaka. It's a pretty large map, so I'll try to keep you up to date on all the lanes. Dahaka's hanging out here in top. He avoided the mid-fight. So, the red teamer following suit. We have Jaina hitting bottom, followed closely by a Falstad. Alright, we've got our 1-3-1 split. In a few seconds here, we'll have camps popping up. I expect to see Raynor and Anduin go grab theirs, as well as Greymane. Oh, yeah, there they go. Greymane probably can solo it by himself, so it looks like he does not need the Deckard. Blue team's a little slower on the uptick there. Looks like he is going for it, though. Maybe. Let's see what talent Raynor took. He took Ace in the Hole. So they are really relying on those slows. Anduin does accompany Raynor, though, since he did not take Exterminator, so it's not going to be quite so easy. I think it's called Exterminator, right? Mal'Ganis just killing the blue lane at the gates here, not venturing out too far. Probably knows that Johanna's right there. Johanna clears the lane significantly faster than he does, I would say. Alright, both teams got level 4 at almost exactly the same time. Got Dahaka trying to deal with this large wave here that Deathwing has left him with, as well as that camp. Usually, if you look at some of the like coaching type of videos, they say send a, on the red side, you should send a ranged character up top to deal with that siege camp.
Heroes, gather tribute and earn my favor.
So I am a little surprised to see Dahaka here instead of the Jaina who at bottom. Dahaka took a lot of damage there, which is sort of the point of why you send a ranged character, because they can kill that camp without taking much damage at all. Got Falstad pushing bottom pretty hard. Of course, he's probably going to be able to fly top whenever he wants to. Red team is all here, though, and they start channeling. That Deathwing is trying to take them on 1v5. That's really probably not going to work. The rest of his team is nowhere to be found, so of course he has to back up. Red team secures the first objective. Next, a little bit of soak here in the mid lane, which is why the blue team is a little ahead on XP here, because they continued to soak all lanes, whereas the red team was only present in the top lane. Despite that, both teams reached 7 at about the same time. Looks like Greymane is taking over top lane, since it's probably a good one to deal with Deathwing. Dahaka went to bottom. Both teams are sort of just soaking, passing the time, not engaging right now.
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
Curse coming up. Looks like the blue team may show up this time. Though I'm a little scared that Johanna is split from her team. But they don't have enough damage here to take her down, I think. Red team is all here. Falstad's not yet. But the blue team seems to be doing okay, considering it's... Yes, now it's 4v5. It was 3v5 for a moment. Now we are finally back at 5v5. Raymain taking a lot of damage. Oh goodness, Falstad goes down. I wonder if that Johanna's about to go down as well. She's already used her shield. Now she's unstoppable and she's gotten to the back. Deathwing taking a lot of damage from the Mal'Ganis and the Raymain behind him. Blue team takes a lot of damage and backs off. Red team secures the second objective as well. So the third one is going to be quite a struggle for the blue team. Like, they need to get that one unless they want to be cursed, and you know, things could snowball from there. Deathwing has not taken to the air yet, and I feel like he is potentially in trouble. He hasn't taken to the air because it's on cooldown, likely, since he did just drop in on that curse. Red team has decided to go for their boss. Blue team senses that something's amiss, since the red team's disappeared from everywhere, and they go check it out. Unfortunately, they're only 3 versus the 5 red team, and they're a bit late. So, red team secures boss. I wonder if they will push with it or go for the bottom boss as well. Falstad, in the meantime, is getting a lot of value in the bottom lane. I mean, he took down that wall, he's doing a lot of damage to that fort in the meantime. But this is pretty bad for the blue team because they are up here defending that boss. Whereas they need to be getting this one or else they will be cursed. This objective, so we'll see if they manage to do that. I don't think they get that in time. I mean, Raynor does not have a global and he has to deal with this boss or they'll lose that fort. So it's looking like a curse on the blue team coming up. Raynor gives up on that fort, leaves it. Of course, Dahak is going to be down here in a moment. He's already here. Falstad comes in with the gust. Not entirely sure that was advisable. Johanna did die, as did Anduin. Jaina gets killed, but red team is so low. But so is Falstad. If he can get a little damage in without being killed, that would be great for them. But nope, he dies. Too slow. Looks like it's 3 for 3 right now. Oh no! Figdable. Can Deathwing kill Figdable by himself? I mean, I don't know. I would say no. I think he's gonna die here. Unless he gets some backup. Nope. Ah! Wow! I can't believe he just survived that. But unfortunately for them, Figdable had enough health and Dahaka was bothering Deathwing enough. So now the curse is on the blue team. There's a giant wave top that Falstad's trying to deal with, but not before it does some significant damage to this keep wall up here. Of course, mid fort's about to go down with the red team pushing out on it. Blue team is successfully defending the bottom lane. Now they are half a level behind. They better hope red team does not get 13s well before them and engage on them. Johanna's in here by herself, rotating the dangerous way, I'd say. But she's Johanna, so she can afford it. Unfortunately, those minions top do offer a huge challenge to Falstad, and he's not able to take them down before they take that entire keep wall. So, all 3 forts are now dead on the blue side, and a keep wall up here. Looks like the red team is now retreating. Or will they go for that boss? Maybe they're going to bait it. No, they're going for this camp. They now have 13, so the blue team does have to be careful. I mean, you do not want to walk into that, I'd say. You still have 2 people top. Yeah, they know they're there, but there's not much they can do about it, but kill the mercs once they're up. Alright, both teams now on equal tiers. Mal'Ganis is sticking around, though. When is their boss up? No, it's still a minute and a half before that boss is up. So, I guess Mal'Ganis is keeping watch in case the blue team tries for their boss, which it looks like they might here. Oh no! Mal'Ganis is so dead! Oh. Well, now the blue team gets that boss and the red team can't do very much about it, as they also have to deal with these mercs top lane. Although, I mean, honestly, I think they could afford to wait till the mercs get a little closer. But, you know, it's an early boss. They will be able to clear it, hopefully, before it gets to keep. Still have a fort down here. I mean, they are 6-3 on structures, so red team's still in a really good position. And hello in chat. Welcome, everyone. I'd love to hear from you. Who are you rooting for? Alright, the blue team pushing pretty hard here. That boss is not taking that much damage considering 4 of the red teams are here, including their 2 damage. Looks like that boss may be able to get some value on this keep actually. But in the meantime, Dahaka's doing work up top. He's pushing their minion wave all the way to the keep, trying to get some damage in on it. Walks right in. Nobody here to defend except Deathwing, who's slowly walking up there. Boss does manage to get one of the towers, but not quite any more than that. And the blue team withdraws to the tribute, where they might be able to get Dahaka if they are fast enough. Dahaka's all by himself, but his team's coming for him. He looks like... Oh, that was a Johanna ult. I don't think that was worth it at all. Yeah, now the team is split. This is not good for the blue team. I don't think they should have chased Dahaka so far. This is really bad. Raynor and Johanna go down, as will Deathwing. Falstad uses the Gust, but I mean, at this point it just saves 2 lives. And the red team will secure this objective as well. So far, the red team has gotten all 4 objectives, and the blue team has not gotten a single one. Red team do have a big wave here to deal with this, with the blue wave, so they're doing all right. They're heading for their boss. Not much the blue team can do. Let's take a look at the stats. Alright, we've got a lot of hero damage coming out of the Deathwing, and really hardly any coming out of the Falstad. Although Falstad's doing a lot of siege damage, but still, no, I don't think that's enough hero damage for that character, I would say. That's a good shield, got all of them, pushes them into this fight, but out comes that Deckard ult, and the red team is taking a lot of damage. Deckard gets stuck in here. If if Johanna can trap him in there, oh my goodness, they will get that kill. Oh no! Jaina uses her ult, but they still manage to kill that Jaina. Great job by the blue team. Both teams are at level 16 right now. They have a chance now, although they do have a boss on their core. That top keep went down, as well as mercs, so they do need to defend this. Looks like they are giving this one as well, but Raynor might be in a little bit of trouble here. Anduin pulls him out, saves his life, likely. Wow. That fight may have gone in favor of the blue team, but it definitely was not in their favor overall. I mean, they lost 60%, 61% of their core health. That is pretty bad. That is like extreme. I mean, the red team still has all three keeps and 2 forts up, and the blue team has lost not just the top keep, which would be bad enough, but a lot of their core. I mean, at this point, they're going to have to be careful for those back doors. Like, if they go for a curse and the red team decides to just go top and end. So they'll have to be on the lookout for the rest of the game. They also have to have Falstad defend, because that catapult will get on the core and is very likely to finish it off by itself. Catapults do a ton of damage. We've got a 4v5 situation going on here. Falstad's heading there. I'm not sure they pushed that lane out far enough for it to not cause core damage. Hi, Murda. Thank you for the raid, and hello, everyone. Right, got some engagement going on here. Deathwing's caught out a little bit. Now he's going to use his ult over that area. Red team has not taken much damage, and that Deathwing is going down. But they managed to get that Jaina kill. Deathwing goes down for it. And Johanna follows him. Oh, goodness. Raynor gets saved once again. Now this is going to be Curse, and I think that is GG. Will the red team go straight for core, or will they try to get forts and stuff, which I think is sort of pointless, since you don't actually get experience from these games. There we go. Yeah, they're going for the smart move, taking that opportunity, and GG. That was a fast one. A 15-minute cursed hollow. Pretty unfortunate for the blue team. I think it was really that big fight up here that sort of turned it, not dealing with that boss until it got onto the core, and they just lost too much. From the kills perspective, we've got 6 kills to 11. So, I mean, that is almost twice as many kills from the red team. But at the end of the day, 11 kills or 11 deaths, not huge. So it could have been recoverable from the deaths perspective. But unfortunately, the siege was just insane. All right, we are now waiting for game number 2. Hello, Stoic. Welcome. Let me just update the scores and everything. It's not updating for some reason. All right, there we go. Bunker Fun Time 1 to I Must Feed 0. I expect I Must Feed to choose first pick again, which is likely what they'll do. They have banned Volsky, Foundry, and Tomb of the Spider Queen. That's not Bunker. That's Bunker Fun Time who banned those. And Towers of Doom and Dragonshire for I Must Feed. Yeah, Bunker Fun Time did win this one handily. Let me check with Zednim on what they picked. What machine is updating, Murda? Alright, so as expected, I Must Feed did choose first pick. Let's see what Zednim picked, or Zednim and his team picked for next map. They did really great on Cursed Hollow. Looks like they're still thinking about it. In the meantime, let me tell you a little bit about the record of these teams. So Bunker Fun Time has played 6 games so far. They dominated Probus Drift. They lost in a domination to Kel'Thas Can't... they dominated Kel'Thas Can't Spell, which is my team. They dominated Dirk Throws These. They lost in a domination to Nexus Cats. They lost to Calculated Throw 1-2. And they dominated Full Meta Jacket. Let's take a look at I Must Feed. I Must Feed won 2-1 against Frank's Furters. They lost in a domination from, to Zul'jin Distillery. They dominated your math teachers. That's funny. They dominated your math teachers. All right. They they got dominated by Nexus Cats, and they won 2-1 against Kalfas Can't Spell. All right. So our next map is going to be Alterac Pass. Also picked by the right team. All right, just waiting for a lobby link. Oh, okay, so I Must Feed actually got that domination against your math teachers through a forfeit. Looks like, I don't know, I guess they must not have shown up or something. Okay. We've got a lobby going. Just waiting now to get everybody here. Who are you guys rooting for over there in chat? Murda dominated his math teacher's pop quiz in the 9th grade. Oh. I totally dominated all the math quizzes. I'm actually really good at math, or was at least. I like math. I need to figure out how to do those polls on the channel. Like, I still haven't figured it out yet, but I think there's some way I can do, like, ask questions and have you guys vote in a poll. I've seen it on Taco's stream, so maybe I'll ask him how to do it. They're taking their sweet time. Nobody's talking. All right. Bunker Funtime is ready. Come on, I Must Feed. I'm always rooting for a game 3. I love it when there's a game 3 because it's so much more exciting. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Sylvanas gets banned first here, which I think is also what they did last game. Maybe there's a scary Sylvanas player on Bunker Funtime. Hi, Caladorn. Welcome. Thank you, Murda. I will. That would be really useful. Thank you. Mal'Ganis banned this time. Respect. That Mal'Ganis was a pain in the butt. We get that KT ban out of Bunker Funtime, which is what they did last game as well. And a Zul. So Bunker Funtime stuck with their KT and Zul bans. Did get a slight adjustment here from I Must Feed.
This realm needs me.
Li Ming. All right, I'm ready to see some orbs. Although she has like a pretty base skin there, so I don't know. I've totally got to look up Miles later and see what his Li Ming level is. I have like all the Li Ming skins, at least one variation of all of them, because I love her. She's awesome. We get an Anna and ETC out of Bunker Funtime, followed by a Johanna and Leoric. So the red team did ban Leoric last game, so I'm guessing that's why the blue team picked it up this time. Usually you pick your offlaner last, but here they picked it third. We get an Anduin ban. Well, Anduin did save Raynor's life a few times. Kalthazad. That's a new ban. Wonder if there's a good Kel'Thuzad player on the red team. Must be, right? Because that's a little random. Like, you don't see a lot of Kel'Thuzad bans. He's only OP if you know how to play him well. Otherwise, he's not OP. He's not that scary. And I mean, you got a Li Ming on your team, so she can escape pretty much all this stuff with the teleport. A well-timed one. Get a Ragnaros and a Jaina again. Jaina ETC again this time. I'm guessing he might... Well, actually, Mosh would not be a good idea against the blue team, given all the interrupts that Ming and Johanna can throw at them. I mean, Ming's is on a really short cooldown, and, you know, with resets, yeah, that Mosh is not going anywhere. So I do not expect the red team to go Mosh. On the left side, we get a Stukov and a Greymane. What will we see here? What are you guys hoping they pick? Hoping like, oh, Orphea. Ooh. Isn't that like 2 mages? I don't know. I mean, that is a ton of damage. Orphea is like OP right now, and she's super scary if you can play her, which I can't. But if people who play her well are super scary right now. But that is a couple of fairly squishy people, although Orphea can be hard to kill these days because she moves around so much. Alright, here we go. Game number 2. Okay, here we go. We've got Miles on the Greymane for I Must Feed, Night Night on the Stukov, John Goodman on the Johanna, Listerfiend on Li Ming, and Sudden Bears on Leoric. On the right side for Bunker Funtime, we've got Flying Spuds on Orphea, Zednem on ETC, Fictable on the Anna, Illuminibri on Ragnaros, and Bones on Jaina. Does anybody know how to say his name? Because I think I watched them, I think it was King Andrew casting them, and he had trouble saying that name as well. So if you know how to say his name properly, please do correct me. Midnight Pangolin says, "Oh no, Spuds on Orphea." Is he really good on Orphea? Right, looks like neither team really wants to engage here. We've got a 1-3-1 from the red team, and all 5 still mid for the blue team. Greymane comes in with an orb that misses. Ooh, ETC, that slow from Stukov was really extreme, but he does manage to get out. Ragnaros has already cleared top lane, as has Orphea cleared bottom lane. He does not get caught by that Johanna, she's still mounted. The team's just hanging out here, it seems. I mean, all Jaina really has to do is put a blizzard down, and that wave is dead, so they probably are not too scared of the wave getting big or anything. You just call him Bree? Well, thanks, Fathoms Deep. I'll call him Bree too. What do you blame Bones for? It is Bones, right? It's not Bonesy. Because the Z is capitalized. Alright, we've got red team doing their siege camp up here with Jaina and Anna. And the blue team already got theirs significantly faster, I suppose, with Greymane and Stukov. Although I don't think Stukov needed to be there. Greymane really kills camps pretty fast. Okay, we've got a we've got this Merc camp for the blue team pushing in forward here because they got it first, so they're able to get it all the way to the red team's front wall here. But I don't think it gets much value. Yeah, neither team really will get much value out of this. But it's more like one of those things where you have to do it, even though it's not going to give you much value, because if you don't, the other team will get more value, you know? Or will get some value, since it'll be, you have to deal with a Merc camp, and they can do other things in the meantime.
Get ready to free them.
Oh no! Miles gets deleted up here on that Greymane. This is one of those objectives that you can afford to be a bit late. So it's not like, say, the Curse, where if you're, you know, 5 seconds late, then the enemy team's already capped or something. But it looks like the red team's going right for it. They managed to cap it. The blue team is busy right now getting this camp again a second time because they got it early enough to be able to afford to do that. Blue team needs to come in here. They have 15 seconds left for them to cap this again. No, cap this back, take it back. Somebody has to click it though. They're busy with the team fight. Okay, Stukov takes the time to click it. And they managed to get it back with 4.9 seconds left. Yes, a Bunker Fun Time did pick the map. I must feed lost last game, so they chose first pick again. Which is also what they had for the first game. It was Cursed Hollow, and Bunker Fun Time won that one as well, and they also picked that map. Right, red team's coming in here pretty aggressive, but there's only 3 of them here. Scorpio manages to get out. Oh, but she's slowed with that Stukov slow. That is pretty extreme slow. Blue team comes in here, trying to cap this red camp. Let's see if they can secure it all the way. The red team is sort of surrounding them a bit right now. Ragnaros comes in with the flank, but is met with a Greymane. In the meantime, the Stukov dies. Sudden Bears is also pretty much dead. Yep, there he goes. Leoric and Stukov both dead, and the red team will be able to secure this last 4.9 seconds. Those Ving orbs, though. She must have gone the level 2 talent that allows her to use orb whenever it hits someone at max range. And indeed she did. Oh my god, this is not a Calamity Li Ming. Why on earth would you not go Calamity? She just went straight up orbs. Who does that anymore? I apologize, my picture's was blocking the talent. Fixed it, I think. Alright, blue team does come in here pretty aggressive, but unfortunately Ragnaros backdoored this and got the last couple seconds on, so the blue team does not actually secure this despite getting 2 kills. That was a good move on Ragnaros' part, and I can't imagine, I can't believe that he was not punished for it. Like, he just got right out and no problem. Looks like the Orc's going back to the top lane. Greymane's trying to deal with this, what are they called? Cavalry? Yeah, the cavalry as quickly as possible. But there are 2 people on him here, and ETC is not afraid to dive towers, it looks like. Oh no! Gotta be careful! Caladorn says it's my dude, Big Derp Pole. Durbol.
will take more than
Alright,
that to
Bones
stop a
is
frostbite.
heading back to mid lane. Dropping one of those blizzards to clear out that wave in like no time. One of my favorite things about Jaina. Oh, that Mosh will likely kill that Li Ming. And that kill secured. Now it's time for Greymane? No! Instead, Greymane manages to kill that Jaina. Red team was a little slower to show up than the blue team was. So they traded 1 for 1. We have 4 ults down for the red team. Only Ragnaros has his ult right now. So, of course, another engage is probably not the best idea for them. The blue team has 1 extra ult that is not used yet. Yeah, pretty close game so far, which is really good because last game was not that close. I mean, it was a 15-minute Cursed Hollow game, so you know, Cursed Hollow is a pretty large map and it usually takes forever. But that one was it just did not work well for the blue team. Breeze up here, looking to get that fort, I suppose. Maybe just the well. In the meantime, both teams have gotten their camp at about the same time. Oh, up here we've got a Greymane joining the Leoric to kill that Ragnar. Sorry I missed that, but now we know. Yeah, I think the Ring of Frost was a bit overkill, Ewok. That's true. But they really wanted that kill. No, he went Sulfurous Smash, right? Yeah, Sulfurous Smash. I hope he gets good value with that.
I've got eyes on our forces. Move in, get them out of there.
Not sure if you guys saw it. That was my husband behind me. I'm not sure if he showed up on cam. Now, if only I could convince him to play HOTS with me. Yeah, Sulfurous has been buffed. But, I mean, I feel like Lava Wave is a pretty strong ult, especially at 20. So, I always have mixed feelings about that one. Unless he's, like, really good with landing those Sulfurous Smashes. Oh, it looks like the blue team is trying to get this boss right under the red team's noses. But the red team's only 4. Oh goodness, but they do manage to get that Leoric kill. Jump right in. With that Orphea ult to secure 2 more kills, even though their Ragnaros is dead. And now it looks like they're going to get those last 2 kills. No. Maybe? Oh yeah, Zednam is not afraid to dive towers, we already established, so that is going to be 1 dead Ming. There she goes. Team wipe! You saw his pajama band? His pajama pants? Well, he was being very sweet. He made me some tea. Oh, now that boss is pushing, red team can secure this. I don't think that was the wisest decision by the blue team to get that boss right where the red team was. Red team's lanes are pushed out. This is not looking great for the blue team. They are likely going to lose this objective as well. But in the meantime, Miles tries to do what he can by grabbing that camp. The boss is almost dead, but it did take out most of that wall. The team decides it's time to come in, more important than defending the rest of the boss. Out come a lot of ults right there. That Flying Spuds is going in with those chomps and their reset. Oh goodness. Leoric dies. Ooh, followed closely by Johanna and a Greymane. Bree is really low, but he manages to back out. And of course he has Ana, who just missed his heal. A second time. Alright, I see you, Ana. But it doesn't matter because the blue team is now down their level 16s. They're still at level 14. Red team is 2 levels ahead. This is going to be a rough fight for the blue team to come back from this. It is not looking so far like we're going to get a game 3. Which is disappointing because I always love a game 3. But the red team is doing a really good job here, being aware of what the blue team is doing. Going in at the right time. Oh yeah, I'm totally in pajama pants as well. I'm just dressed up up to the waist like that journalist. You guys see that? The journalist who was like in his boxers or something? Or claims he was in his boxers. But I'm actually in pajama pants. Alright. So, down goes that keep. The blue team will likely lose all keeps, if not 4 here. Oh, that's done on Greymane. It does not manage to secure the kill for the red team. Oh, but they jump back in and get killed. Oh my goodness, I think this is it. Mr. Fiend is so low. There's not much that they can do here. I mean, even if the red team backs off or dies, we've still got a lot of minions pushing. Red team is backing off. They are not committing to this. That Jaina is very low. One Ming Orb could kill her, but it has to land. So far, it is not. Orpheus scaring the Ming off. Red team is not giving up though. They're just trying to push a big wave in so that they don't have to take all this damage. That Jaina is so close to dead. Oh my goodness. Li Ming gets killed. Orphea secures that kill. And down goes the core. GG. Well, it was a domination by Bunker Funtime. Congratulations to them for the win. Do you guys want to see an interview? Should I ask? Maybe? Pants are overrated? Maybe. Can't believe it's already been 2 games. That was like 50-minute cast. Very short. Caladorn, I'm not going to ask them what type of pants they're wearing, because that would be really creepy, and they'll think I'm hitting on them. Alright, we are getting a an interview. So, woohoo! Why does everybody shout out to Vox Mom? Hi, Figdable, and my pleasure hosting. That was fun. Alright, I'm moving into chat. Hello! Hello!
Hello, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing amazing.
Yeah? Happy with your wins?
Oh yeah, we're coming along well as a team. I'm excited.
That's cool. How long have you guys been a team?
We're actually a new team. Like just started
wow.
this season.
Wow, you're doing really well considering you're a new team. That's wonderful.
Oh yeah. Myself and Bones were on other teams last season and the season before that, but everyone else is pretty new.
Cool.
They've never been NGS before.
Wow, that's impressive. I gotta say, we are a new team and we are struggling. Kelthos Can't Spell is struggling quite a bit, in case you haven't looked at the stats. All right, so
that's actually very common.
Yeah.
As a new team, it's hard to get through the playstyle changes as a team.
Yeah.
And just come together.
Especially when you sort of have to switch around roles a bit, and for some teams, you know. So we've got like some switched roles. Anyway, so let's talk about the game, or the 2 games. Were there any moments where you felt like, uh-oh, this might go poorly?
When they banned Sylvanas.
Oh, who's the Sylvanas player?
I'm kidding. I wasn't really worried.
All right. I did see...
Bones was upset, though.
Yeah,
Bones was crying.
That seems like a targeted ban.
Yeah, they targeted Bones hard, and he was crying.
Aw. Well, he did great anyway.
I usually like to blame him, but there was nothing to blame him for this time, except for his 3 deaths. He died 3 times the first game, so we blame him for that.
It did not matter, so it's alright.
It does matter.
Okay, so is there anything you want to, like, shout outs or anything else you want to say to the other team?
Well, they played great. Yeah, they played good. We just we've gotten together as a team pretty well. We've gotten our coordination, so shout out to them for playing. Shout out to you for casting us. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And Bones. However, I always blame him. I will always blame him. Fig for healing me and keeping us up, except for all those missed darts at the end. I was upset about that. I yelled at him.
Yeah, those were funny.
And then Spuds for just killing everything. And Bree for actually using his trait at the end.
Oh, thank you. Well,
Oh, and apparently I need to shout out Valk's mom.
what is up with that? What is?
I don't know.
Seriously, I don't know what's
don't
up
get
with
it.
that. Everybody is shouting out to Valk's mom. Somebody's gonna let me know.
I think she makes amazing sandwiches.
Ooh,
I think that's what it was.
I'm hungry. I could use a sandwich.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the games and for letting me host and for the interview.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you for casting. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure. All right. Well, I guess we will see you guys in a fight at some point. Probably scheduled.
At some point.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the road.
Yeah. So thanks again, and I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks for watching, everybody on stream. If you have a moment, please follow. I think it's up there. Am I pointing right? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Bones, for saying I'm the best. All right, so I'll see you guys in my next cast, which I believe is tomorrow. I have a game tomorrow, and my team is Kalthas can't spell, so I will be streaming from our perspective. I will likely put on a little longer delay, but you'll still get to cheer if you are interested in. See you guys. Bye.